Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here with a battle from Fluffy. Now, there's actually backstory to this battle, but I might save that for sometime in the middle of the battle. Let's just get going to the carnage for this Fan Fridays, because what this is, if you cannot see it right there, that's going to be Venusaur, which knows Petal Blizzard, and that's a Goodra, which has Sap Sipper. So I've talked about like the Petal Blizzard Sap Sipper combo a couple times. Not like an overwhelming amount of times, but still something neat to see. Petal Blizzard, if used by, I would guess, a Mega Venusaur, has 100 base power, can hit pretty hard. Venusaur, Mega Venusaur is actually a pretty tanky Pokemon as well. So the idea is you're just spreading damage across your opponent's entire team. It's not like the most efficient. You're going to see Heat Wave doing more. You're going to see multi-hitting moves doing more from other Pokemon. But the cool thing is, Petal Blizzard will also charge up a Sap Sipper Pokemon. Goodra, very tanky Sap Sipper Pokemon, so free attack right there. And there are other Sap Sipper Pokemon that can benefit from it as well. So that's going to be Goodra with the Thunder Punch. Interesting elemental coverage right there just to start off with. And the Icy Wind, going to try to slow down Venusaur and Goodra. Not really doing too much damage, and they weren't really trying to be super fast Pokemon anyways. So the Sylveon actually protected, anticipating a Sludge Bomb, I guess. And that didn't happen, so now we just get to watch how this happens. Wow, still withdrawing the Sylveon, even though it's going for that Petal Blizzard combo. And we get to see the damage build up right now. So Heatran isn't going to take anything from the Petal Blizzard, and Cresselia is going for the Protect on this turn. So we're going to see if we get a conversion right here. So Petal Blizzard once again, but doesn't matter. Goodra is now at +2 attack, and then we're going to go and see the Petal Blizzard come across. Heatran takes very, very little, and Goodra goes for the Thunder Punch on Cresselia. Not going to be enough to do much of anything, and Cresselia heals up for a little bit for free because of the leftover. So Venusaur is going to Protect on this turn, and my guess is Goodra's got the Earthquake. Oh, please, Goodra, have the Earthquake and just destroy this Heatran, because +2 and Goodra's going physical with a lot of fun stuff. The Protect, I think the Protect tips that one off. So Heatran going to whiff that, and yeah, Venusaur isn't protecting because Heatran threatens it. Venusaur is protecting because Goodra is going to hurt it as well. And that is going to be Heatran going down to the physical Goodra. Now, Cresselia is back up to full after the Moonlight and playing it safe a bit and the Levitate, but it's still looking pretty nice. And now Greninja comes in and goes for the Ice Beam. So going to transform into an Ice type. Not a super effective hit from the Petal Blizzard, but looking to hurt Goodra. Goodra, though, special defense tank. It don't care. Might even be Assault Vested. Like, I'm trying to figure out how you'd run the Goodra, like, hit point, attack invested with an Assault Vest even. Because, yeah, it's not taking anything from that Icy Wind. And then since you don't have to worry about using any stats, you're gaining attack for free every time Venusaur goes for that Petal Blizzard. So, that's going to be Sap Sipper. Boom, Goodra's attack goes up again. And that's still going to be a decent little hit onto Greninja, and Goodra's going to finish it off with the Thunder Punch. So we're getting good damage conversions right here, and Sylveon isn't the highest defensive tank. It's built like Goodra, and that has a very high amount of special defense. So now Goodra is physically getting ready to take out the Sylveon as well, and we're going to get a little damage. Like, Cresselia's not really doing too much. Fortunately, we don't really care about the Icy Wind. We don't care about these things. Cresselia's going to Protect on this turn. Doesn't want to eat the Thunder Punch is what it looks like. And Sylveon's going to go for the Hyper Voice. So Hyper Voice, that's going to suck to be Goodra, unless you're an Assault Vested Goodra. Then, Venusaur also carries the Sludge Bomb. So, oh my goodness. Okay then. Critical hit. That explains a little right there. So maybe is it mixed or is it just, I don't even know. And Goodra has the Outrage. So we're going to see if Outrage absolutely finishes off this Cresselia. Actually, Cresselia's faster, but I don't think it has enough, even with that Icy Wind. So this turned out to be a bit interesting of a video right there. So Goodra takes enough damage to survive, and I guess we're just going to watch Venusaur go for the Sludge Bomb, just add in that extra damage, not really worrying about, wow, okay. Critical hit again. I was about to say, this Venusaur is a crit machine, and that's going to be the Outrage from the Goodra. Boom! We get the setup right there, and cool stuff happens. So, a lot of interesting little interactions right there. I was wrong about the Venusaur. I thought it was going to be more offensive-oriented, but I guess it's just really tanky, and it can still throw out the damaging Sludge Bomb against fairies if it needs to cover for the Goodra. It's a cool battle, and the backstory behind this with Fluffy is that Fluffy, aka Swagglepuff, that I read all the comments. I read a lot of my Twitter. I try to read all of the comments, all the Twitter, and we've had some exchanges before because they did the Lopunny. They did like 2 Lopunny videos. So I already featured Fluffy twice on Fan Fridays. I didn't want to feature him again for a bit of time because I want to be fair to all the other people that are submitting battles. And then I was talking about, all right, I want to see someone throw out Sap Sipper. I want to see someone throw out the Petal Blizzard into like some kind of shenanigans. And Physical Goodra does work to a degree. I mean, the Outrage is crazy damage once you get the fairy out of the game, so you can make that work out pretty well. So I said, yeah, I'll review this. And then I wanted to give it like 50 Fan Fridays, so a couple weeks, and I forgot about it. Then Better Fan Fridays came along. Well, not better, but more Fan Fridays that kind of distracted me from it. So I finally got around to doing it. Hope you enjoy seeing yourself on Fan Fridays once again, Fluffy. Big week, and that was pretty cool. I like to see that against a pretty standard team. I mean, like, the opponent's Pokemon aren't junk. The team is pretty well made, and I'd imagine it wins some battles, so it's not like, oh, he beat up on a noob. No, the strategy works. It got some fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy your week. Enjoy today. Enjoy your weekend. I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.